Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you some lip combinations that I have been obsessed with recently. We've got a variety of shades. We have some pink, some coral, and a little bit of glitter. I'm really excited to share with you. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first up we have a glossy finish. This is Peripera's Ink Mood Glowy Tint in 27 Joking Pink and Flower Nose Liquid Highlighter. It's a multi-chrome shade and this is in number 3 Pixie Dream. Pixie Dream is a highlighter, so this works better if you're doing a photo look or you're not going to eat or drink as much. This finish is so dreamy and ethereal. It's giving this pixie dust fairy like finish. For pixie dust on the lips, once you see the reflections with the light, it has sort of this sunset type of a glistening finish to it, a little bit of a coral and champagne finish to it, a little bit of a peachy glistening gloss to it as well. It does look a little bit more warm and it gives this very beautiful finish. I added just a little bit of the glitter and just kind of patted it down where I want it to be on my lid and also slightly on my cupid's bow. I wanted to pair it with a very beautiful MLBB pink color. I think it looks so good with Joking Pink. Sort of this baby pink color. Both of these complement so well. It's very moisturizing in the lips and I can definitely tell it's going to be very long lasting as well. And even though after blotted you can still see the highlighting effect, if not it looks pretty much the same. So next up, I'm going with the lip pencil. This is Rom&nd's Lip Me Pencil in number 3, Kaya Beige, one of my favorite lip pencil shades and formula. And I'm going in with their renewed formula for the Juicy Lasting Tint in 23 Peach Peach Me. Kaya Beige is sort of this milky pink. Peach Peach Me is a bubblegum pink type of shade. For the renewed, the Juicy Lasting Tint formula, it does have a slight see-through like gloss finish, which looks super beautiful. So I wanted to do a little bit of an LBB look with a lip pencil, which helps create an over lip finish as well as control the color, and I think these two pair really well together. The glossy finish for the renewed formula also does last longer than the old formula, which I really like, so I definitely did want to include one of the shades in here. Peach Peach Me is one of my favorite shades from the renewed formula. For the lip me pencil, it does have a brush on the other side and then the shade on the other end. Sort of has this matte velvet type of texture and it's just so easy to glide and apply on the lips. It also has really nice precision as well if you want to do an over lip look. Also really good to create a base for a lip liner. So you can see that it did transfer quite a bit. The glossy finish is not as visible, but you can still see a little bit of a stain. Next up, we have Peripera's Ink Mood Matte Stick in 12 Hip Rose and Peripera's Over Blur Tint in number 1 Warm Ambassador in the inner corner of my lips. As a base, I used Hip Rose and I just added a very light gradients layer. I kind of wanted to look more as a lip lining effect. Hip Rose gives it a little bit of depth, and then in the inner corner of my lips, I added Warm Ambassador to give it a slight pop of color, but not too much. Warm Ambassador is sort of this coral beige color. It's super pretty, has the right amount of nudeness for my natural beige skin tone. This is the combination that I have been wearing the most as an everyday look. The salmon beige undertones for Warm Ambassador complements my skin really well. Over Blur Tint, you know, it does have a semi-blurring function. It's very long lasting as well. It's very moisturizing, velvety like finish. For the Ink Mood Matte Stick, it's very easy to blend, very easy to blur. As a lipstick, it is quite moisturizing as well. And most importantly, the shade number 12 Hip Rose. Really good by itself as a gradient, but also as a base color. So you can see it did transfer quite a bit, but it does have a really nice stain. Next up, we have another shade from Rom&nd's Lip Me Pencil. This is the number 5 Taupey shade. This is actually more of a gray brown color. Works really well for lip contouring. So it's mainly the reason for this lip combination. I added on my cupid's bow, a little bit on the bottom of my lip, give it a little nice matte pout. And then we have Alia's Floofy Matte Balm in number 7 Comfy Balm, a mauvey purple shade. It is a little bit more mute compared to mauvish. Comfy Balm is my favorite mauve shade. Very soft mauve-like color. For this formula, it has a very beautiful soft marshmallow, and it also fills in the wrinkles of your lips pretty well to give you a very beautiful filtered blurred-like finish. Very moisturizing, very lightweight, it's very easy to blend and blur, has a really good stain. Besides the packaging, which is a little bit more tedious, I do kind of overlook that because of the formula. It did transfer a little bit, mostly excess product, but you can see it has a really good pigmented stain. Ginger milk tea is this beige color with a little bit of yellow undertones. By itself, it's a little bit too warm tone for me, but pairing it with redwood really helps kind of balance it and give it that very beautiful copper lake color that I'm kind of going for. It's a little bit of a rusty type of brown color to it. Super beautiful and flattering together. The formulas work really well together. As you know, for Rom&nd Fudge tint, it also has a blurring function as well. So it fills in the wrinkles of your lips to give you a very beautiful matte finish. Very pigmented, has a really nice stain. And this is also mask proof. You do have to wait 10 minutes. For the Etude Fixing Tint, really beautiful shade, but also formula works really well as a base, but also as a full look. It has a watery-like consistency, but it does dry matte on the lips. You do have a few seconds to blend it out as well. For both of these formulas, they are mask proof. So I didn't wait 10 minutes for it to dry, but you can see it's very, very pigmented for the stain. Last but not least, we have a glossy version. I'm using Clio's Velvet Lip Pencil number 2 Peach Beige as my base, and to do a little bit of overlipping and base color. And I'm going with Dutch Cocoa in the center of my lips to add a little bit of a gloss. Overall, it is going to have a very beautiful gloss satin-like finish to it. Dutch Cocoa is a purple brown color. Paired it with Peach Beige, which is sort of this brown lip liner. Very moisturizing and really easy to reapply. This lip pencil is also one of my favorite formulas. Velvety-like formula, it just glides on the lips really well. It is a little bit easier to blur and blend compared to Rom&nd's Lip Matte Pencil. However, it does have a slight stain to it. It does need a little bit of retouching. So that wraps up the combinations that I'm wearing this season. I hope that you enjoy it. Definitely let me know in the comments down below your favorite lip combinations. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.